If you're like me, you purchased a current gen Xbox console, either the Xbox Series X or S, because of Microsoft's advancements in the gaming industry in 2020 when they purchased Bethesda for $7.5 billion. During that time, with the Xbox Series X and S launching, Microsoft was moving into exclusive games, into Xbox Game Pass, and the push was to put Bethesda games and Xbox games on platforms where Xbox Game Pass existed.
If we're an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. And that's our goal. That's why we're doing this. That's the root of this partnership that we're building.
The ZeniMax acquisition was to show that Xbox was not playing around and that they were really investing into their first-party output. Games like Starfield and The Elder Scrolls 6 were more likely than not going to be Xbox console exclusive, also releasing on PC and Steam. But then less than 2 years later, the biggest technological acquisition of all time, Microsoft purchasing Activision Blizzard King for almost just under $70 billion. And I think as that announcement hit, Microsoft was moving towards multi-platform and third-party releases instead of focusing on exclusive games for their hardware. And by no means is Xbox putting more of their first-party output on other platforms a bad thing. Halo going to the PlayStation 5 is good for people. More people have more options on how they can play their video games. It's more money for the studios that are making the games, and Microsoft is happy at the end of the day, and less of a chance that they'll be shutting down these studios because of failed projects. Phil Spencer himself, the CEO of Xbox, has even come out and stated that there are no red lines for any Xbox video games, which means that a game like Halo could be making its way to PlayStation 5, and even the fabled Xbox exclusive Starfield.
Indiana Jones has an exclusivity window, to be fair. Can you solidify that Starfield staying put for the time being?
No, like I'm not, there's no specific game that this kind of goes back to my red line answer. Like there's no reason for me to put a ring fence around any game and say this game will not go to a place that it would find players, where it would have business success for us.
Starfield, a game coveted by the Xbox core fan base and even Xbox themselves, with years of controversy surrounding the game, stating that, oh, it'll be coming to the PlayStation 5. No, it's going to be Xbox PC exclusive. They wouldn't put a Bethesda game only on Xbox. They have to release it on PS5 in order to sell the game and make enough money. Is finally going to the PlayStation 5 because Microsoft has realized more people being allowed to play their games is going to make more money, create a bigger fan base, and, again, make more money. And once again, Microsoft putting their games on other platforms is by no means a bad thing. The issue arises, however, when Microsoft is putting all of their first-party output on other platforms. Yes, they're making money, and PlayStation now has more games to sell. The issue: PlayStation will not be putting their games on Xbox. So while Xbox is giving up any reason, at least on a software level, to sell their console, PlayStation is still selling games like God of War, still selling games like The Last of Us, the Horizon series, Gran Turismo series, the list goes on games that they're not going to be putting on the Xbox platform, while PlayStation will be collecting the revenue from these Xbox games like Doom the Dark Ages, The Outer Worlds 2, and any future Xbox first-party titles. They'll be reinvesting that same money that they just made from an Xbox first-party game on their platform into other games that will not be making their way over to the Xbox console. And then people start to worry about their Xbox console library. Of course, Microsoft has a solution to this: Xbox Play Anywhere. But if you don't want to become a PC gamer or even go anywhere near the PC platform, you're screwed. Xbox stops supporting somehow in the future their console library, and you don't want to move to PC, you're screwed. You just lost thousands of dollars of games, you just lost your entire gaming library, all of your achievements, your friend list, unless again all of you want to move to the PlayStation console, which if you want to play on a higher end console, you're gonna have to. Microsoft has presented a situation that is unwinnable for the Xbox console only player. If you only play on the Xbox console, this is not a benefit to you. If you play on literally any other platform, this is a benefit to you. Xbox is giving away the only reason, at least on a software level, once again, to sell their console, and in return, they get nothing other than profit for their company. Yes, Xbox Game Pass is still only on the Xbox console and PC, yet to this day, the service has not made its way to other consoles, and again, I feel like that is the biggest major selling point of the Xbox console. Microsoft and Xbox has allowed themselves to be stuck into a situation where they literally cannot win on a console-only level. they have screwed themselves in the situation. Of course, once again, allowing more people to play games is a fantastic idea, and I wholeheartedly support it. But for the console-only players, you get nothing. You don't get any special bonuses. PlayStation gets the better ports with the PS5 Pro, and more extensively, if Starfield does release on the PS5, it's going to be launching with more expansions, it's going to be launching with more bug fixes, it's going to be launching at a cheaper price, might be launching on a subscription service, it's going to be launching at 60 FPS, which Todd Howard, before the game release, said that they couldn't do because of technical limitations, even though they did a year after the launch of the game. Don't even get me started on that. The PlayStation version of the game is going to be better, it's going to run better, it's going to have all the bells and whistles that should have been there at launch, and it will probably be reviewed better as well, and probably even played more. But at least Microsoft earns the revenue. What did the Xbox console players get? Oh, you got to beta test the game on the Game Pass subscription at launch. There are still two arguments that Microsoft is able to bring forward when talking about the reason to actually purchase an Xbox console, one of which I've already mentioned. Xbox Game Pass is only available on a console that is under Xbox. Xbox Series X, S, and the Xbox One consoles. You cannot get it on the PlayStation 5 or the Nintendo Switch. And another feature that I respect a hell of a lot more, hardware features. Specifically something like Quick Resume, which if you're an Xbox Series X or S user, it's an awesome feature, let's be honest here. Phil Spencer believes that Xbox hardware features are going to be the main compelling selling point to the Xbox consoles compared to other competitors that are going to be offering you software exclusivity.
There is concern in the community about, well, you're putting all these games on these other platforms. Why would I still want an Xbox? What is going to be the reason for me to want Xbox hardware when I can get that experience on another platform?
Yeah, I want people to pick hardware based on the capabilities of that hardware and how that fits into the choices they want to make about where they want to play. And we want our hardware to win based on the hardware capabilities that we have.
Hardware features and console services like Xbox Game Pass are still two major reasons to go out and buy an Xbox console. And I respect Xbox a hell of a lot more knowing that they're going to be pushing the hardware and hardware features inside of their next generation Xbox or a handheld if they go out and decide to make that, instead of hiding and locking and building walls, like Phil Spencer has said, behind software. I would rather see the next Bethesda game on all platforms and Xbox actually using the hardware that they have at their advantage to make the game run best on Xbox, instead of them just locking the game back entirely. It shows to console consumers that yes, you still can play this game on PlayStation 5, and yes, we still will gladly take your money, but if you want the best console version of this game, you need to go out and buy an Xbox console for that. Or if you want to get the best handheld version of the game or the best cloud version of the game, you need to be subscribing to Xbox Game Pass and join our Xbox X Cloud service. So if you are an Xbox console only user, you do not have to worry about Xbox shutting down their console division or them abandoning Xbox consoles entirely. I fundamentally do not believe that they will ever abandon that, as again, Xbox is the only console where you can play Xbox Game Pass. And yet again, Phil Spencer, I want to add and emphasize this, yet again has stated that they will not be abandoning the Xbox console and they will continue to be supporting the Xbox hardware division.
Let's say, like our own hardware, I think it's fundamental to what Xbox is. It's not lost on me. I've said over and over that box is in the name of our brand. I'll say is in the position I'm in, I look at hardware as a critical part of what we do, but not trying to gatekeep the games off of other places for the benefit of it. Let's go build innovative hardware that people want to use to play, whether that's in their hands, whether it's on their television, or even other places. And I love our hardware team and spent some time with them just this week and the roadmap that they have.
Right now, if you have the money to go out and purchase other platforms other than the Xbox console, I would recommend that personally. If you like PC gaming or are interested in it, I highly recommend you just move to PC at this point. You get more features, you get more storefronts, you still get Xbox Game Pass. PlayStation is even moving their games almost fully to PC. It's inevitable. We'll probably be seeing PS Plus on PC in the future, which I would absolutely love. And I do believe that Xbox is losing some of their brand identity, especially if they are going to be moving games like Halo, Gears, and even some of their current first-party titles over to PlayStation. But that will also create new revenue streams, a new fan base, and new players for those video games, especially the live service ones. I'm imagining Sea of Thieves has enjoyed a massive new influx of players after moving to the PlayStation 5. The Xbox console isn't over. It probably won't be over. I'm anticipating a lot more hardware in the future. I probably won't be participating in it unless it's maybe like a really cool handheld that they want to come out with. But the console itself, I will personally never be buying again. I don't think I'll be buying any consoles in the future because I've made the full move to PC, but that's just me, and that's just my humble opinion. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the future of the Xbox brand, Xbox hardware, Xbox Game Pass, just anything in general. Leave it down in the comments below. If you did enjoy today's video, consider leaving a like, sharing, commenting, and subscribing if you so choose to. Thank you all for watching this one. Really enjoyed making it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.